Hello everyone, it's Robert here. I have been left a little bit in the lurch. So, just sitting here dangling my feet over the edge towards the water. And yes, as you can see, I've got no money at all in my bank account. So yes, welcome to career mode. It's something that I've just made up, and hopefully you will enjoy it as much as I think I'm going to. We have a van. This is ours. And we have one field. And there isn't anything in it. And when I say field, I mean a small plot of land that I'm hoping to build a house on. And some bits. But yes, at the moment, this is everything that we own. This is a 16 plate van. Quite old. But yeah. I will take you up to the bit of land we own now. It's actually perfect for being able to build our own house, but we need to get a job first. So yeah, career mode is just going to be playing the game basically, but with added rules and restrictions. Aha! Our land. Nearly flew past it there. Here we go. This is it. So eventually we're going to have a house on here. We're going to have sheds. It may even have some animals. Switch that off there. But yeah, this is going to be a perfect little plot of land where we can build a house and yeah, develop it into our own property. I would hope also to be able to own some fields around here as well. But yeah, basically we need to look for a job. Now, the closest place to work... There's the old grain mill there. Now, I don't know whether that actually is offering any employment at the minute. Oh, we also cannot teleport. So we've got no teleporting enabled. This is our plot of land just here. We need maybe a... Well, we need somewhere that we can work. And I don't know if there is anywhere basically just yet. We're going to seek our employment. It's the first time I've used the employment mod. So I'll be learning along with you. But basically, yes, what we're going to do is we're going to work. As well as doing contract work for farmers in the area to see if we can earn the money to build our own property. Right. How do we get into the grain mill? I think the entrance is just here. Ah, yes, here we go. Right then. Let's stop that there. Don't know if there's anywhere that we can seek employment. I don't think there's any factories on the Saxlingham map. It might only be factories that we can seek employment at. Sorry. Ooh, what was that? Turn on flashlight? No, enter vehicle. Okay. So yeah, we might be a little bit scuppered here from the off, if I'm honest. Ah, open hours 7 till 8. That doesn't help me out. 7 AM to 8 PM. I don't think there's anything I can do. There's hire purchasing available. There is no production sites. So it's quite possible that that isn't going to be okay. However, we could do some contracts like this. This baling contract will give us £27,000, and then we can start to really start to flesh out our land. We will be borrowing the items, only £400. So that'll be fantastic. Right, we'll need to head down there in the van. We'll pick up the tractor and the baler, and we'll head over to start making some money. So yes, no factories, so no employment around here at the moment. We're going to have to make our own money. Right. But at least once we come around to buying bits that we need, such as things to enable us to build our own house and things like that, we've got a van here, a perfectly capable van. And drop the sides down, I think. Can I drop the sides down? Should be able to. Open side Z. There we go, yes. Oh, no, that starts tipping. I don't want to tip. It may be set up at the minute not as a bale wagon. Yes, it may be set up as a grain trailer, so we can take it into the dealership to get it sorted. They're in a hurry, aren't they? We'll leave it over here for now. But yes, this is where we can borrow our machinery here to do the job. Quadrant bales, so it should be a nice quick job, hopefully. Be no additional income from this, just the baling itself, but to be fair, that's quite a lot of money for a baling contract, so I'm quite pleased with that. We're just going to up the time to ×5. There we go. Right, where is the field? Field 34. All the way down here, so not too far away from where we live. Yeah, if we come down here past field 10 and then turn left, that should take us all the way to it. On a bit of a dirt track. Okay. So you get the general idea. The idea is for this series to take over from Hofbergman. As much as I like Hofbergman, I feel like it's not yet as well developed as it was on FS22, and I would absolutely love to come back to it at a later date once a few more updates have come out. So that is the plan. Ooh, that's where I want to turn. I was focused on something else there. Right, let's get down here. But yeah, this is going to be progress via contracts then to start with. And once we've built up a fleet of our own machinery, the contracts will be more lucrative. But we'll have to look after our own machinery. Once again, I've got the in-game hours mod on, so machines and everything will reflect the hours that they've worked in-game, not the hours they've worked in real life. So that's for the purposes of fuel, and, well, everything basically. The good thing is that with us borrowing machines to start with, it will be appropriately sized machines for the field. So yes, this looks like a massive field, but we have got a very decent tractor and baler here. So, I don't think it matters what bales we produce. 220 is the size at the minute. We can up it to 240. Actually, does it tell us what size bales they want? Because the last thing I want is to produce loads of bales and then... Nope, it doesn't say. So we should be good with that. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be our first big job. We're going to get this done and we're going to get a fair amount of money, over £25,000, which is going to go great towards starting to develop our little plot of land. Going to get our house built as fast as we can, but obviously we're going to need a lot of materials to be able to do that as well. Right, I'm going to get on and get this done, and then we'll catch up to start work on our property. Right, this is turning into be a massive, massive job. Good job we got this big tractor in the baler, but it's definitely going to be well worth it. I just think that right now I'm going to sit down over here in the shade, have my sandwich by this lovely little lake. Hopefully the bugs aren't too bad. Right, I'll see you in a bit for part number 2. Lovely sandwich. Quite a few bugs though. Not so good. Anyway, time to crack on, I suppose. Gonna jump back into here. Once we are done, we'll need to drive all the way back to the dealership to pick up the van and to return this, which is absolutely fine. Fire it up. And we will get moving once again. Yes, we have done quite a bit. We've got quite a bit still to do. We're at 72%, so we're quite a way through it. Nearly all good. But yes, we've still got quite a bit to do. But like I said, this is going to set us up for huge boost to getting our, well, house and possibly a shed built. We definitely want to get in the driveway. I think the driveway is going to be key today. And I think it's going to be really, really good. But yeah, first of all, let's crack on with this and get this contract finished. Well, this is it, the last line, and there doesn't appear to be much leeway at all. We've still got 3% left to do of the contract, and we might have to go around picking up the tiny little bits that we've missed, but we haven't missed much. So, really hoping this is going to get us to 100% here. 98 at the minute. There are one or two tiny little bits around, but they really are small. They're not. Oh, here we go. 99%. Come on, this can do it. Surely. Contract finished. Hooray. Well done, everybody. So now, I'm going to fold this up. We are going to get... Ooh, have I put my hazard on? I think I might have just knocked that with my elbow. We're going to get this taken back to the dealership so we can get our van back, and we'll complete the contract, lifting us off £0, which is going to be amazing. I do love this little bridge as well. See, we want to be aiming for something like this. Look, beautiful house there. Some garages and sheds. And then just up the road they've got more sheds, silage pit, cow barn. The full-on farm. That is the ultimate goal, is to get a fully functioning farm. Whether it's all on the same property or not is up for debate. I don't think it will be. I think what we're doing now is we're going to build nice countryside house with a few sheds and things to get us started. Then we'll expand to somewhere else once we have gained more and more money. But yeah, this is our first little bit of income. You can see how much fuel's been used with the mod that does it in game hours and not real time hours. Not very busy around here, that's good. Middle of the day in August. It is 32 degrees. So glad this tractor's got aircon, because this is very, very warm. A lot of fields around here that's still to harvest. Farmers might be looking for some help doing that, but yeah, I think this is going to be our big Kickstarter this time. Alright, let's get this tractor and baler brought back. Here we are. Beautiful. Well done, John Deere and Clarks. And hello, our trusty van. Right, let's get into the menu. We have completed that contract. We are due £26,634, which is incredible. Look at that. Look at that in the bank account. That is brilliant already. So, what we need to do is to get back to our property. Get back to our little bit of land. And we'll start work on getting the driveway started. And then we'll start on building the house. Oh dear! Oh dear, I've messed up there. That could have been horrific. Yes. Good lord, they're all in a rush around here, aren't they? They really are. Right, we're going to come off this road now and go down this way. Right, I'll see you back at our field. Right then, here we are. We're just going to pull the van in and put it over here on the grass out the way to start with. Because the first thing we need to do is get some asphalt down and tarmac. So if we go into the construction menu, this is where my mouse is going to play up, isn't it? I won't be able to do it. Sculpting, painting, asphalt. That's what we want. Yeah, there we go. Look, it's getting a bit much. Why does it default to over there somewhere? Right, okay. Change shape. Right, we can almost get up to the road, but not quite. That's okay. We just need to make it a nice sort of asphalt bit up to here at least. And then we'll be going for gravel after that. Beautiful. Well, that's a good start. I want to keep this as neat and tidy as possible. But it's not going to be easy. Right, where's my gravel? Gravel, anyone? Aha. Gravel. Small. Oh, what is wrong with this? I don't know why it is doing that unless it's something to do with my joystick, which I don't think so. Well, let's try it. We'll bring it in. We'll obviously tidy it up a little bit another time. But yes, we need to bring it in. We need to bring it around in a circle, which will be in front of the house. There we go. And that has taken less than £1,000 to do the driveway. Which is great news. Right, how flat is it? Actually not too bad. So we go up and over and into the driveway. What we need to do now is find a house. Constructables. This is the house that I had my eye on. Beautiful house it is. Aha. I don't know which is the front. I think that's the front. There. And then we'll have to obviously build a gravel round the side to the garage when that's completed. So that is £1,000 to start with. We should get a list of the stuff that we need. And for the first section, it's missing one lot of wooden beams, one lot of long planks, and one lot of planks. So we'll get into the menu and we will buy those. Can we buy those? Oh, we can buy those. Where can we buy them from here? Saxlingham Products, that'll be it. Right, well we need to get down to Saxlingham Products. We also need to make sure that Saxlingham Products has a forklift to be able to put them onto this. So I think what we'll do is we'll go over to the store to start with. We'll reconfigure this as a bale trailer to make sure that we can load things onto it. And we'll get them their own forklift truck. Right, I shall see you at the store. Okay, so here we are. As you can see on the mini map, the forklift is on its way down to Saxlingham Products, where we can buy the bits that we need to make our house. We'll leave that shut for now. Oh, this guy here was just standing in an empty warehouse. Okie dokie. Right, let's pull this in. I don't know if it is configured already to be a bale trailer. It might well be. But we do need to check. We need to be able to open the sides without it loading. So, yeah, is bale trailer configured already? Tension belts, automatic. Not sure what that's about. Attachers plus trailer hitch. Oh, that could be useful in the future. £1,000 for that. Right. Customize. Now. Open side is Z. It's going to start tipping. We don't want it to tip. That is not good. Ah, hang on, tip side. Ah. Yes, that's better. All we need to do is change the tip side. Brilliant. But we have now got ourselves a flatbed, which is fantastic. It's not tipping, but it has the capability of tipping if we need it to. And we, oh dear. I'd say you'd lost, mate. Back up. Right. As for us, we'll head down to Saxlingham Products, where we'll meet up with the forklift that's heading down there. We're probably going to beat it there, actually, because it's quite a slow forklift, and we haven't been very long at all. And then we need to get ourselves one lot of wood beams, one lot of long planks, and one lot of short planks. Get it all loaded up and take it home to start work on our house. We could also start to put in, oh yes, there's the forklift. We could also start to put in a shed or two, but I think we should build the house first. It looks like it's got a garage on it, which this probably won't fit in, but that's okay. And get ourselves another car. Right, let's overtake here. There we are. Not far to go now. We can be buying the bits we need before the forklift gets there, so brilliant. Here we are. It is only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That baling contract only took half a day. So, we might have to go around the other side of the building, I think. Or is that... No, that's the trigger there, isn't it? Right. Let's buy what we need. Hello, sir. Like a younger me. Right. 1 lot of planks. Wow, that's a lot of money. These things are a huge amount of money. Am I going to have enough money for the beams? No. I do not have enough money for the beams. That is seriously upsetting. Oh. That is extremely upsetting. What are you doing over here? I see. It wasn't you, it was the traffic. There. Aggravated overtaking manoeuvres. Speaking of aggravated, we haven't got enough money for wood beams. I probably want to go and get another very small contract done so that we can get the beams. Because, yeah, there's absolutely no point in going back without them. How upsetting. Right, there we go. Pop these onto the lorry. Onto the van, I should say. Push them on a little bit further and we'll put the other planks on as well. And then, yeah, I think we'll have to go and get ourselves another quick job. Doesn't have to be anything like the last one. Yes. Sort of jamming it in a little bit, aren't we? I'm fully aware this is ruining my van, but needs must. Right. What we'll do then, we'll leave that there. Let's have a look at what... That's not the right button. Let's have a look at what other contracts are available for us quickly to do. We need about £3,000, I think. Let's have a quick look. 9621. Wood beams are... Yeah, so £3,000 would do it. Right, we've done baling. I don't want to do another baling contract. Mowing. Spraying. Stone picking. Grass tedding. Ah, that one's opposite our... That one's opposite our farm. Let's do that. Right, leased machines over at the store. We shall go over to the store, collect those, go and do the tedding, and then we'll be back here to pick up the wood beams. Because there's no way I'm going through to September without that first stage of build having everything it needs to continue. But yeah, this is going to be a bigger project than I thought, because these are really expensive things. Yes, I know I was on the wrong side of the road, but I'm too used to maps that are for the left, driving on the right hand side of the road, left-hand drive cars. Okay, right, we'll go and pick up the stuff, we'll go and get the job done, and we'll come back and pick up wood beams. Right, well, this is turning into a mammoth recording session, but I just want to get that house started. If we start building the house, I can say we've truly we're doing well, to put it quite simply. But yeah, first episode on career mode, or career mode as I've made it. But yeah, I think we're doing well. No harm in doing work for all these farmers out here. Just got to get all the bits to the house that is required. 98%, 99%. Very nearly finished. Yep, there we go, all finished. We can now head back over to the dealership, pick up our van and head down and get the wood beams. That's going to do us for today because it's been hard, and now it's 3:30 in the afternoon and I would like to get on with building my house. There was a way into this field after all, but I didn't know where it was. Now I do. So if I ever do some more work in that field, it's all good. But yeah, well, we'll get this back to the dealership. We'll collect the money from our contract, and we will buy our wood beams. Going to be really good. This really is a beautiful map. The sounds and everything that make it so good as well. All the birds chirping, and you hear the occasional pheasant. Just like England in real life, really. Beautiful Norfolk map. The distant roar of a tractor. It's nice to TED that field because that is going to be our view from our upstairs window at the new house. Very excited about this project. It's going to be really good. Okay, well, I will see you back at the dealership. Right. So, let's very quickly then collect the money on the contract. Job done. Tractor disappeared. 13,394 in the bank. So, we shall head down and get a pallet of wooden beams. Head back to the house. And start construction. Okay, here we are. Get the straps taken off and drive into the trigger. There we go. Construction is underway. As you can see, we've got quite a bit. Well, we've got required until the next step. Although it looks like we're going to need an extra litre of each one, unfortunately. What a pain in the bottom. Anyway, that means we finished today on £814, but we have a building underway. We have our house being built. We've got all this land back here that we can build sheds on. We can build possibly little animal enclosures and things like that. Maybe we could have goats or something. That would keep a nice steady income. We need something to feed them with though first. So yeah. We're working on it, but yeah, I think the house is going to be the priority. So next time it'll be September, and we will have a look at what jobs there are to do. That's the benefit of contracting and borrowing the machines, is there's always something to do in every month. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know what you think of this series idea, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.